Good evening, T Tribe. Welcome back to Chit Chat with T podcast. We're diving into the wildest celebrity lawsuit of 2025, honey. Ray J just filed a countersuit against Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner for $1 million. And the allegations are explosive. So before we get started, please hit the like button, okay, and the subscribe button. And let's get into this drama, okay? Let's get into it, all right? Okay, y'all. So let's get into the timeline before we go any further. First of all, let me take you through the 22 years, the 22-year saga, right? First, in 2003, Kim and Ray J filmed tape in Cabo. Kim is 23. She's working as the Paris Hilton stylist, not famous as of yet, right? Then in 2007, honey, Vivid Entertainment releases the tape. Kim settles for $5 million. Then boom, 8 months later, Keeping Up with Kardashians premieres. Coincidence? All right, y'all. And then in 2021, Ray J, the Kardashians, settled for the $6 million. Now the terms say never mention the tape on reality shows again. Right? Okay. Now October 2025, Ray J live streams claiming he's helping feds with a RICO investigation against the Kardashians. They immediately sue him for defamation. Now, I recently did a live back a couple weeks ago, and I kind of played the recording where he kind of was saying that on live, and I'm not going to play that today. Let me see if I still have it. Actually, I might play real quick. Hold on a second, and I'll play that for you real quick, see if I have that. And we'll finish up our timeline. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right. Let's see if I still have it.
This federal RICO though, KK and Kris. Ooh. The federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kemp is about to be crazy. I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm gonna say a lot of shit.
Got a little bounce.
If anybody know Kim and cool with Kim, they need to tell her now. The rain is coming, the feds is coming.
Hey, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Y'all hear this nigga, boy?
It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like I can't be the dirty guy no more.
So y'all, there you have it. That was just a brief clip again that I shared before of when Ray J came out, and this is why the Kardashians are actually suing him for defamation. That was the main reason. So now we're brought up to date. It's November 13, 2025. Ray J countersues for $1 million with nuclear accusations. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're a couple minutes in. Be sure to hit the like button. All right, let's continue. Okay, now let's get into the actual accusations, okay? Okay, so here's what Ray J is claiming. The first thing he's claiming is they broke the 2021 agreement with Ray J, says Kim and Kris violated their settlement by discussing the tape on the Hulu show The Kardashians. That's a binding legal contract they allegedly broke. Y'all remember the Kardashians, I'm sure most people do, right? Claim number 2, the 2007 leak was orchestrated. And this is a big one because Ray J claims Kim and Kris planned the release with Vivid Entertainment. The lawsuit was for show to make Kim look like a victim. The $5 million was actually a payment for distribution rights. He was manipulated and used to launch their empire. This is what Ray J is claiming. Okay, y'all, let's think about it. The tape drops on February 2007. The show premieres October 2007. Kim goes from Paris Hilton assistant to household name overnight. So, we'll see. So claim number 3. I know you're like, really? Yeah, there's another claim. Defamation and retaliation. Ray J says the defamation lawsuit is trying to silence him. He claims his evidence about the RICO investigation and they're using their power and legal team to intimidate him and destroy his credibility. And claim number 4. My goodness. 20 years of damage while the Kardashians built a $1 billion empire partly off that tape. Ray J's been painted as the villain. He's claiming emotional distress, career damage, and public humiliation. Yeah, y'all know he's been talking about this a long time. Ray J is, keep telling y'all, Ray J is mad about this. He's holding a grudge. He's mad. Anyway, y'all don't hit the like button. Let's keep going. So Ray J is basically saying, you built your empire on a lie, and I'm done staying quiet. Now let's see what proof exists. So yeah. So now let's get into what evidence is actually there, right? So Ray J's evidence is this. Ray J's evidence is the 2021 settlement is his strongest part, right? Legal document proving they agreed to never mention the tape again for $6 million. If he has episode clips showing they violated that breach of contract. Now I don't see why he couldn't get that, right? Like this seems like that's pretty easy to get in 2025. And one thing about it though, his story has been very consistent. I'm not gonna lie. He keeps talking about it. The story has not changed, okay? He's claimed for years that Chris approached him. They chose the best tape together and the lawsuit was staged. Consistency does matter. Now the suspicious timeline. Tape released to show premiere on 8 months. Kim instant fame, the quick $5 million settlement, all circumstantial but very suspicious. I saw that a little bit. So what he's missing the recorded conversations from 2007, the written contracts with vivid and direct RICO evidence. Now the last one, that RICO evidence, I don't know how he's gonna get that, but that's what he's missing. Okay. Now let's get into the Kardashians. What is their evidence? Okay. So 2007 lawsuit. They'll say Kim sued to stop the releases, proving she was a victim, not a co-conspirator. Kim's public statements, she's consistently called it embarrassing and said it was the worst thing that happened to her. All right, Kim. Okay. Their success story. They'll argue the empire was built on the reality show content, businesses like scams, and social media influence, not a tape from 2003. Now, you know, the Kardashians been around a long time, so they built the empire and a lot of other things. I kind of agree to some of this. Okay, what they're missing is proof they didn't violate the 2020 agreement. If Ray J has the episode clips, they're in serious trouble. And I can't understand or see why he would not have those clips. Again, this is 2025. How hard is it to go get the clips or have the clips? Okay, y'all, so let's talk about what's at stake. All right. So legally, if Ray J proves breach of contract, he gets the $1 million. And by the way, y'all, $1 million is not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. So it makes you kind of side eye a little bit like, why is he only asking for the $1 million? Anyway, there's more to it. There has to be more to it than this. If Kardashians prove the defamation, Ray J pays them damages. If RICO investigation is real, the Kardashians face federal charges, organized crime level. Discovery could expose everything. Emails, texts, contracts from 2007. Okay, now let's talk about reputations. For the Kardashians, their entire origin story could be exposed as manufactured, billion-dollar brand built on an orchestrated scandal, which could be devastating. Now for Ray J, well, if he loses, he's branded a liar forever. But if he wins, he's vindicated after 22 years of being the villain. So the big picture is, this isn't just about one tape anymore. Ray J is challenging the entire business model. The idea that they orchestrate controversies for private and publicity. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think he's just talking about this to talk about it. I really don't. I think he's trying to prove a point. He's trying, okay? But here's the deal. Ray J wouldn't file the countersuit unless he has something, right? Something solid. The 2021 settlement violation is his ace in the hole. But the Kardashians have unlimited resources and the best lawyers money can buy. So there's that, right? So we're looking at David versus Goliath. So it's about to get messier. So y'all, we're gonna keep watching this and listening to the story. We'll see what happens next because you know it's gonna get messy, honey. They just started. All right, T Tribe. We've been talking about the Kardashians for a few minutes. We're here to hit the like button. And let's cleanse our palate and move on to our next set of tea, okay? All right. So, moving on. Now, y'all, let's get into our girl, Cardi B. And Cardi B is back on the scene, y'all. Okay. So, Cardi B just had her fourth baby with NFL star Stephon Diggs. And her, honey, and her ex Offset is big mad. Yeah, Offset is big mad. Okay, this is a glow up we love to see, but that drama, child, let's get into it, okay? Yeah, he's been like, Offset's been going off all over the place. He really is upset about this, but well, you know, you snooze, you lose. I don't know, I'm gonna get into that. Anyway, moving on. So Cardi B just welcomed the baby boy. Her first was Stephon Diggs. She's already a mom to blossom, culture, and wave. She posted a new baby into my world and one more reason to be the best version of me. That's growth, y'all. I think she is growing. But here's the tea. TMZ leaked the footage showing she wasn't pregnant anymore before she could announce it herself. Talk about having your moment stolen. I think that's the price of being a celebrity. You know, you can't keep your business to yourself. And get this, hours after giving birth, she showed up at a store lunch in New York City looking stunning. She did. She really looked good. Let's see. Let me see here. Where she was her little outfit. So there's her little outfit. She had a black puffer jacket, honey, a mini skirt, heels, cutting the ribbons, and dancing. That's main character energy. She looked good. She just had a baby. Okay now. Okay. All right. So here's the messy part, y'all. Offset, who she filed for divorce back in July 2024 for infidelity, has been claiming the baby might be his. The audacity. Now, come on now. Cardi clapped back hard, calling him a cloud chaser and saying he's harassing her doing should be a beautiful time, right? Because they just had a baby. She said he's creating tension when all she wants is peace. Yeah, in this case, all she wants is divorce. At first, I was like, why don't she ever divorce him? Because like all these things, but apparently they're in court battling back and forth. So this is going to be a long, drawn out divorce, sounds like. So yeah, there's that. So they're technically still married because divorce isn't finalized, like I just said, but Cardi has made it very clear. She says she's moved on with Stephon. Okay. All right. So here's the deal, y'all. If Offset is doing this for attention, or does he not get that they're done? I don't, honestly, when it comes to Offset, I don't know what to say. I just don't think people like losing. I think he lost and he just don't like losing and he feels away. I don't think he really wants Cardi B. I think he's just upset because Stephon is in the picture. So all that's kind of crazy. Because remember, he was with all these different people, allegedly, right? Okay, y'all, but let's talk about the positive. Stephon Diggs is stepping up as supportive partner and Cardi's living in her power. She calls this her me versus me era. She said, it's me against all odds, me against everything. Okay, and y'all know what, that me versus me, I actually like that. I think that's pretty cool era to be in, right? She says it's me against all odds, me against everything, anything meant to get in my way. So she's not fighting her ex. She's fighting to be her best self. She's a mom of four, thriving professionally and not letting drama dim her life. So kudos to her on that. I mean, I think she's actually doing pretty well considering. I don't see how she had this baby and bounced right back. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty quick. I don't know about that, but good job. Okay, whatever. All right, y'all. That's the energy we're bringing into the new chapter. Okay, me versus me. All right, so y'all listen. If you're Team Cardi, come back, smash the like button, and drop a green heart in the comment section if you're Team Cardi. If not, it's okay. Subscribe to Chit Chat with T podcast for more celebrity news and good vibes. Support the channel at Chit Chat with T on Cash App. All right, y'all, moving on to the next topic. Moving swiftly, quickly, and swiftly. All right, we're through talking about our girl Cardi. All right, congratulations to her and Stefan. Moving on. Now, look on the screen. All right, let's get into it. Y'all, Kemp. Okay, Kemp is not playing. She just went off on Kevin Gates, telling him to pay Dreka more money. Okay, pay her money. Like, run me my money. Okay, honey, when I tell you she had receipts, let me break down this whole situation for you because it is so messy. Okay, so here's what happened. Dreka Gates filed for divorce and she's asking for $27,000 a monthly in child support. Okay, and $46,000 monthly in spousal support. Okay, that's over $73,000 a month. Okay, now according to court documents, Kevin allegedly stopped contributing to his family finance back in late 2021. He just stopped while she's taking care of the children and trying to maintain their Mississippi ranch with all these animals. We're talking llamas and sheep and goats and cows and horses, the whole farm. I'm not mad about it, y'all. Okay, they got the farm. Yeah, But wait, it gets worse, y'all. While Dreka is struggling to keep that ranch afloat, which, by the way, was facing foreclosure because of a $7 million IRS tax lien, Kevin is out here buying 18 luxury vehicles. I said 18. I said that. And then he dropped $4.7 million on another state. All right. So he got money for cars and mansions, but he can't help maintain his home where his children's mother is raising their kids. Yeah, make it make sense. Okay. Now this is where Tia comes in, and I love how she framed this. She's not even focused on the relationship drama or who's Kevin's dating. She said straight up, handle your obligations first. I echo that, okay? I co-sign off on that as well. Take care of your children. Take care of the woman who helped build your empire. That's what real accountability looks like. And honestly, she's speaking for a lot of people who are tired of seeing men and women, let's be clear, move on with luxury lifestyles while their families struggle. Okay, so let me play a little bit of the clip of what Tia had to say real quick. Now, before I play this, please understand, Tia has a potty mouth. So if you don't like cursing, you might want to skip over this part. Just FYI, okay?
Gates and his new young girlfriend. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about Kevin Gates, Kevin McCall, Kevin McClonkler, whoever the fuck he is, Calvin Klein. I wouldn't give a fuck who Kevin Gates sticking his dicky in and what he got. I don't give a fuck. See, that's the problem with y'all. Who the fuck gives a fuck about what Kevin Gates and who he go with? You need to give Dreka her motherfucking money for them churns in that ranch. The llamas and shit and them sheeps and them goddamn goats and them cows and horses over there stomping. We need hay, ho. We need hay. You better get Dreka her motherfucking money, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no bitch Kevin fucking with. Them hoes around here playing like they Muslim and all this fuck shit. Fuck them hoes, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He better get Dreka her motherfucking money to keep that ranch going. That's what the fuck he best to do. Okay? All that other shit, I don't give two fucks about. Now what else?
So y'all, that kind of comes in response to, I didn't include this part, but right now, there's a whole thing going on also about Kevin Gates dating a younger woman. I believe baby girl is like 27. I think Kevin's like 39, whatever. It's like a over 10-year gap. Anyway, that's been a whole thing. And honestly, for me, y'all, it ain't even about the age gap. It's that for me, now this part I agree with Tia on. I don't care who he's dating. My whole biggest thing is just take care of your family, right? Just take care of your family. That is my biggest thing. Take care of your family, honey. That's it. All the rest of it doesn't even really matter. He can buy all the cars and houses as long as his family's taken care of. That's my biggest pet peeve. We're going to play it one more time.
Gates and his new young girlfriend. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about Kevin Gates, Kevin McCall, Kevin McClonkler, whoever the fuck he is, Calvin Klein. I wouldn't give a fuck who Kevin Gates sticking his dick in and what he got. I don't give a fuck. See, that's the problem with y'all. Who the fuck gives a fuck about what Kevin Gates and who he go with? You need to give Dreka her motherfucking money for them churns in that ranch. Them llamas and shit, and them sheeps and them goddamn goats and them cows and horses over there starving. We need hay ho. Oh, we need hay. You better get Dreka her motherfucking money, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no bitch Kevin fucking with. Them hoes right here playing like they Muslim and all this fuck shit. Fuck them hoes, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He better get Dreka her motherfucking money to keep that ranch going. That's what the fuck he best to do. Okay? All that other shit, I don't give two fucks about. Now what else?
Sorry. Listen, I'm not really for all the cursing, but honestly, she said what she said, y'all. So y'all drop a comment below, or when you come through the replay, let me know what y'all think about Tia. Was she right to call Kevin out publicly? Is this the kind of pressure celebrities need to do right by their families? Let's discuss it down in the comment section. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. And if you're here for more celebrity tea and hot topics, hit that subscribe button because we're serving it fresh, okay? And of course, we'll be back with another one. But before we get into that, we're going to do a quick wrap up. But she is funny to me. And I'm going to reiterate one more time. When it comes to the Kevin Gates and all this whole situation, in my opinion, I believe he should pay her. But again, when I say that, I only know what I know. I don't know the ins and outs. But from what I can tell, if this is true, based on what we have, then he definitely needs to pay her. He needs to take care of his family, right? And again, it doesn't matter who he's with and who he's talking to. Like Kevin has to understand, no one really, I don't care. Most people probably don't care. We don't care. Some people probably care, but I don't care. He's a grown man. But he does need to take care of his family. Like, don't turn your back on your family. We got enough of that happening. And men and women do it, by the way. Not just men, but women and men do that, by the way. All right, y'all, we're moving on to the wrap up, okay? I said my tea on that thing. Make sure y'all drop in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel about that thing, okay? All right, y'all, so now we're here to the wrap up, all the things. And so we'll talk about real quick what we talked about. This is short and sweet. I like to keep it kind of light. I don't like it too long. But first, y'all, we talked about Kim and Ray J. Now, y'all know this Kim and Ray J thing been going on a long time. They dated back in the day. Well, I don't know what year it was, 2003. Anyway, it's been going on for a long, long time. So we're not really surprised by this because, like I said, Ray J's been talking about this a long time. And he feels away. I'm telling y'all, Ray J feels away. And I think he has some type of proof, or I would think, because to come out and, to be, he's being sued for defamation and all this kind of stuff. So he must have something. But anyway, there's that. That's what we talked about on that, honey. Then, y'all, we talked about our girl Cardi B, okay? Now, Cardi B and Offset, even though Cardi just had a baby again, congratulations to her and Stefan, I think they really are trying to move on, but Offset is in court. He's not having it. He's causing all kinds of issues. But what I'm going to say this. Go back and listen to what we said about that. But what I would say, Offset, if he really wanted Cardi B, he wouldn't have been running around all over the place. He would have sat down with his wife, right? So now it's time to let it go. That's my opinion. Let it go. Everybody needs to move on. But congratulations to Cardi for her Me Versus Me. I am for the Me Versus Me, though. I do like that. I could do like that. Okay, moving on to the last subject I just talked about too. You just talked about it was Kevin Gates and Dreka, all the things. And all I have to say, Tia was on point. Now, that her delivery is different from my delivery. I'm not one to curse like that, but I hate to say it, but it was on point. Well said. Look, whatever. But my biggest thing with Kevin Gates, if just nothing else, sir, just take care of your family, take care of your kids. That's it. The rest of this don't even really matter. I mean, real talk. You bought 18 cars, who cares? As long as your kids are taken care of and you can settle with your ex-wife on whatever y'all trying to settle on and the amount, settle and go on. Anyway, y'all, that's how I feel about all them things. If you ain't really out by now, I'm all about the children. Every time we talk about stuff like this. my whole thing is take care of the kids, because grown-ups gonna be grown and they're gonna do what they're gonna do. But y'all listen, thank you for coming through. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? As I always say, we can't change anyone else. We only can focus on ourselves. Focus on the things you can control and not on things you can't. I will be back with another one. All right. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for coming through. And if you're new to the T Tribe, welcome. And I do appreciate everyone. Thank you. Bye. Good night, y'all.